Peace, family. Peace to the makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, fathers of civilization, and gods of the universe. This is the Oktane Minutes Podcast. Hopefully I get some light in here. The Minutes Podcast, and tonight we are talking on Apex Ominous from the album For Righteous Killers. Right now, we got, as we speak, we have the 10-minute section. You might not get the full 10 minutes on TikTok. You're gonna have to go to the YouTube channel and just take the ride and listen to everything that I got. So it's a whole journey. Be there for the journey, man. Support this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here just talking, not just to talk, but we talking about our art because we're proud of our art. We love our art. We respect our art. So we want to hold our art in a high regard. We big up our art. You know what I'm saying? We don't let no one shame us from being artists. I'll be goddamned if somebody tell me, "Oh, you 43 years old. Shouldn't you not be rapping?" Fuck you, pal. You the same age as me. You gave up. Give it up on your artist. Give it up on your life. Give it up on your artists like give it up on your babies. But digressing. Right now, this is this Apex Ominous is what we're talking about. This is a song that was kind of like a sequel to Apex Dominant, the whole album. So I did one called Apex Ominous. But as we are speaking now, and as upon hearing this, the album might be done by the time you hear this podcast. But at the time, in 2024, 2024, the 28th of March, I am currently making Apex Dominant 2, Fuck the World, FTW, and we'll get into it. We'll see how many tracks deep am I into the new album, the Apex Dominant sequel. This right here is For Righteous Killers that we're covering. We're going to talk about For Righteous Killers songs before I shut this shit down and go study, because I'll put up some other clips. But before we go and get to studying, I'm gonna jump back around here and I am going to look at what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 songs. Maybe I don't know. I got a couple that are still not finished technically, but I got 7 songs that are kind of, I got a couple that are pretty much done. But some of them are not. They just need to be fine tuned. Wait till you hear Hollow Grounds. That's going to be out as a single for my wrestling. As you know, I am in the wrestling business. Look at his hair. I am in the wrestling business. And it'll be my new theme song, I guess, for the remainder of my wrestling career, which I still got a lot of gas in the tank. So don't worry about that. It's not going to be it's going to be a long-term thing, especially if you like the song. I'm just trying to make some things that are more ownership to me, because I'm gonna sell the CDs at shows. I spent a long time trying to separate the two, the professional wrestling and hip hop. And at the time when I broke into the business, I was not really messing with music, and I didn't want to have nothing to do with music, so I just kind of separated it. I didn't totally negate it. I just didn't want to mess with it, and I didn't do so for 10 years. So I picked the mic back up in 2016 because I started wrestling around 2006, or I broke in 2006, training and all of that. But now it's kind of come full circle. It's like the chicken has come home to roost, and I couldn't be more happier with me being an artist. I mean, rapping is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a different thing for me, man. I dig it. I'm in love with it again. I'm in love with hip hop, and I hope I never separate from it again. Shout out to the young that are doing their wave, man. But the wave that I was on in the early 2000s, I'm just hungrier than ever, and I really enjoy this hip hop shit. I mean, I wouldn't have it no other way, no other goddamn way, bro. No. That being said, Apex Ominous, as we're talking for Righteous Killers, entirely produced by Mon Placebo down there in South Florida. All done on an EPS 16 plus. I want to say it's by Sonic. Later on, when I finish up this series, when I do the Omnibus series, I'll probably have Mon Placebo join us in the Omnibus, which will probably be like a 3-4 hour fiasco podcast that everybody can sit and enjoy. But the way he made this beat, it came in and it banged, bow, 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 and they got like these ominous, it's almost like soul singers, but the way he takes and warp the reality of these soul singers, they go something like that, and you'll hear it. Right now, the TikTok world, y'all are not hearing it, but the raw vocalization that he chops up, and it's kind of got like almost like a guitar playing, maybe that's voiced or as voicing to fill out the vocal stabs. And then in that beat, which you're hearing if you're on the podcast, it has kind of like a heavy string that sounds like a rushing like a river. You know what I'm saying? Like a very tumultuous river. It's like something that you would go whitewater rafting in, you know what I'm saying? Dun 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 dun. Something like dun dun dun, something like that. That's what the bass line, that's what the strings were. They're heavier strings, and they work with this guitar that's kind of like a wah wah wah, like a foot pedal. Like, someone used a foot pedal, and of course the drums kind of fly when they bang and they stay in unison, which I liked. And ominous to dominant, that's what I'm trying to be on, man. I'm just trying to let y'all get hit with the raw with that I am. Not only am I a dominant force, I'm an ominous force. I'm dominant because I'm everywhere. I'm seen and heard everywhere. I am the top of the beast. That's what this song is really about. And without further ado, man, I mean, since I took a couple of days off, maybe a week and some change off, because it was spring break for me, and I just really wanted to work on some other things, stylistically, some other aspects of my music. We just decided to give this a little quick break. Plus, I'm on week 3 of the podcast, so for those of you, the few of you who do listen, thank you very much. Oktane Minutes Podcast. Go to Oktane 7 Son, 7 spelt out, because they wouldn't let me use the letter, or the number, the letter. They wouldn't let me use the number 7. Oktane 7 Son, which is Saba Son. The 7, Saba is Swahili for 7, or Oktane Godson. That's another way we can draw it up. But without further ado, man, let's break down some of these lyrics, shall we? All right, then we'll get into the lyrics.
Yeah. Apex ominous. Apex ominous. Evolved from the dominant. I got about now. Run it down to a nub. Do this for clout. Mistaken for love. A monster. A beast of the local scene. Line of sight in the gun state.
Yo, so right out the gate, I'm letting you know what it is and where I represent. I'm from the gun state. People who don't know, I'm from Florida. And, you know, you'll have a lot of haters out there that'll talk about my area of Florida, but we got some really formidable MCs out here who've been representing in North Florida. So don't get it twisted just because, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you hear a lot of like fake Miami cats now living in North Carolina and was scared to go outside when they lived in New York talk about North Florida, but they ain't never put out no albums or represented. But yeah, man, you know, that's what I'm letting you know out the gate, that I'm a monster.
Pull it, ignite, those rocket caps take flight, crash right after, eject if you have to, match ya, best ya, surpass ya, the present of the future, you bastard.
I'm letting you know that, like, not only am I the present, I'm also gonna be in the future, just like I was the man in my past. I'm just here to hold this for as long as I want to hold this. And like I said, man, ain't nobody gonna shame me out of my art. So I'm gonna hold and control my art like, you know, like I'm supposed to. So, you know, ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from being the man that I want to be artistically in this.
I master time going forward at a normal speed, just a tad of normalcy. Enormous upon the scene. When I'm living the dream feels magical, but in reality I keep 10 toes stomping, iced in, my black heart within, submerged what I am, fueled by sin, and within, never give it up, give in. The silence is the season. Yo.
To sum things up, I'm just telling you that I am a highly powered, sentient individual, and me having these superpowers is a normal thing for me. High powered and moving beyond time and space lyrically and being off the clock and all of that, that's normal for me. That's normal for me. Y'all are amazed. That's Tuesday for me. So, you know what I'm saying? We deal with how we deal with it.
Evolve from the dominant. So now we elevate to levels to achieve bliss. There's several. Severe through the years and shit. Getting super crazy indoor for just to get it. We don't deal with the wizards and space lizards. We out here living, that's true, breathing and eating, peeping, you heathens. See beyond seeing, connected to the ancestors, look up, inspire.
And I'm basically in this set of bars, man, I'm just letting cats know that not only am I super powered and that's a normal thing for me, that you also can't spook me. You can't break my mind, you know? I'm unusual in that sense. I have no chains on me, you know? Don't matter what I experiment, because I'm so firmly rooted, I'll always make my way back home. I'll always find my way back home.
Giving back, Oktane, who came amongst to burn the track like scientific fact. I stay changing, tectonic moving with the youthful spirit. My cut spill it, the illest, let's add it up. Volume on all sides, from the soul let's ride. Words from the laser mind, it's time. On the grind, let's find the time. Dominant to ominous.
You know, a little bit of, there's a little bit of the hook in there, but like, basically, I'm just driving the whole point home, man, that I am the all in all, and I'm here, man, you know what I'm saying? I am the all in all, meaning that not only am I just dominant, I am everywhere. I am seen, heard, moving everywhere. You may see me talking about it in this form, but there are other forms. I am just one of many forms that exist in a quantum reality. And that's crazy, right? Dominant to ominous. It's a sign. So I'm here back to take mine. That's crazy. The beat is crazy. I had fun making the song. And I got the notebook, but I figured I got the lyrics. Why just tell you about the song? I'll just give you the lyrics. So without further ado, because, you know what I'm saying, we getting into a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get aside the bullshit. But of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to send a shout out to my Saba Sun fam. And I want to send a special thank you to everybody who takes the time, the few of y'all who take the time to listen to the behind the scenes. Who listen to the behind the scenes of this, man. Only the beginning. Only the beginning. And this is a beautiful thing. I have fun doing this. I mean, it doesn't even matter if like one person listens to this shit. I have fun doing it. So it's gonna be there, man, you know. This is just for the future, you know, you never know. You know, in history they want to say, oh yeah, what was these humans like? What was that guy like, you know? And we have evidence on thumb drives and on YouTube, and you know, provided that we don't become a communist nation. But shout out to the Sabasun family. I would name you individually, but not today. I love you guys, though. You know, we're gonna continue to make some bangers. So without further ado, in its full form, as you've heard it before, Apex Ominous. Apex Ominous. Apex Ominous. Evolved from the dominant. Evolved from the dominant. I got about now. Run it down to a nub. Do this for clout. Mistaken for love. A monster. A beast of the local scene. Line of sight in the gun state. Bullet. Ignite. Those rocket caps take flight. Crash right after. Eject if you have to. Match ya. Best ya. Surpass ya. The present of the future, you bastard. I master time going forward at a normal speed, just a tad of normalcy. Enormous upon the scene. When I'm living the dream, feels magical. But in reality, I keep 10 toes stomping, iced in. My black heart within, submerged what I am, fueled by sin. And within, never give it up, give in. The silence is the season. Yo. Dominant to ominous, it's a sign. Now I'm here just to take mine, so fall in line. Apex Ominous. Yo, Apex Ominous, dominant to ominous, it's a sign. I'm here now just to take mine, so fall in line. Apex Ominous. Apex Ominous, dominant to ominous, it's a sign. I'm here now just to take mine, so fall in line. Apex Ominous. Evolve from the dominant. So now we elevate to levels to achieve bliss. There's several. Severe through the years of shit. Getting super crazy endorphin just to get it. We don't deal with the wizards and space lizards. We out here living, that's true, breathing and eating. Peeping, you heathens, see beyond seeing. Connected to the ancestors, look up, inspire. Giving back, Oktane who came amongst to burn the track. Like scientific fact, I stay changing, tectonic moving with the youthful spirit. My cut spill it, the illest, let's add it up. Volume on all sides, from the soul let's ride. Words from the laser mind, it's time. On the grind, let's find the time. Dominant to ominous, it's a sign. I'm here now just to take mine, so fall the line. Apex Ominous. Yo. Dominant to ominous, it's a sign. Now I'm here just to take mine, so fall in line. Apex Ominous.